Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Exos Square Double Large Semi-Flush. This is the 12-65-13. Lots of other ones in the line, and also pendants that match this that are really nice. It could go over your dining room table. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself. It is 12.7 inches from the very bottom to the very top. This is a square, and it's 24.6 by 24.6. That's a metal-to-metal measurement. The actual shades are just a smidge smaller than that. Let's talk about a couple other things, and I want to show you some good detailed drawings. And how we're going to do that is we're going to look at the installations instructions. If you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down. There's a link. It's going to take you there. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDFs. Open that up for me. It is going to show you some awesome things. It's going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you how to put this together, which is very simple. But it's also going to show you some detailed drawings of the fixture itself and how it's going to go over your 4-inch junction box. Canopy up in the ceiling is a square like this. And it is, how big is this? This is 5.3 inches by 5.3 inches. There's some good drawings of the other side of this. There's a mounting bracket that's going to go on this, which goes on this. Simple and easy to put together. This is not slope ceiling adaptable, so remember that. And while we dive into a couple other things, the inner shade on this is always going to be what's called natural white anon. That's a bright, true white. That's going to allow light to get through it to get to the other shade at the other side. And then there's a pull-down menu that'll give you your options for the other shades. Feel free to order the samples that are on the page for this. Is a little form to fill out. We can just send those samples out to you. But just remember, order only what is on that pull-down menu. So that's kind of important too. Let's talk about what's going on inside of this as far as lamping goes. You've got 4 of these medium-base sockets, and they're going to be kind of pinwheeled out on their sides. And the recommended bulb is an A19. That's the bulb we all grew up with. Back in the day when I was a kid, it was like a 60 to a 75 watt incandescent. But now the same bulb size anyway is available in LED, like this guy, which we use all over our showroom. These are kind of new, and I like these a lot for lots of different reasons, but pretty cool anyway. They fit in great. So A19 is what you're going to be using in this. If you want to stick with incandescent, you can use actually still 100 watts in each of these sockets, so that's really up to you, but why bother when you can get some really great LEDs? So these you can find, 60 watt equivalent, 100 watt equivalent. However, these I have actually found, these are called phosphorus LEDs, so the clear ones with the little orange lines and pads inside. I have found these up to 150 watt equivalent each, and I found them at a Walmart. They're either General Electric or Westinghouse or something like that, but they were in the color temperature I liked. I think they were in a 4-pack, and they were dimmable, so they were pretty cool. So that's something that I would kind of look at if I were you. Do you need that much light coming out of this? I would probably go for a 100 watt equivalent, maybe even just a 75 watt equivalent, because you can get those easily everywhere. Home Depot, Lowe's, True Value, Ace Hardware, my grocery store in Vermont. So if I can find them, you can find them. But this is kind of what I would probably be looking for. These are going to be offered to you in different colors of light, and we talk about it in every video. So they're going to offer these to you in something called warm. Well, before that, they're going to offer them to you in 2700 Kelvin. That's kind of a super yellow light. They're also going to offer these to you in something called daylight, which sounds warm, but it's not warm. That's that bluish white light. That's kind of an overcast day outside or a hospital waiting room. That's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom is this, and this is 3,000 Kelvin. It's warm white or soft white. It mimics that nice glow of an incandescent bulb. So that's what we like to use. So my take on this would be probably just to pick up a few of these, maybe just 75 watt equivalents, because those you can find pretty much everywhere. Try them out, see what you think, and then you can always play with the bulbs because they're very inexpensive. Very important for you to get dimmable versions though. Make sure it says that right on that box. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below. So scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart. So you can click on dark smoke. You can click on soft gold. Doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.